Hello, my name is Kurt and you're watching Anime Basic. You've seen the title, you know what you clicked. Today I'm reviewing episode 3 of Trigun Stampede. Before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It helps with my reach and I'd love to get to 250 subscribers before the end of February. Just a reminder, I'm watching in the English dub and there will be spoilers ahead. Ready? Me too! At the end of the last episode review, I remember being sad about the old scientist's son possibly dying. But at the start of this episode, I had no idea what the townsfolk were running from. My memory was quickly refreshed as it was very apparent that they were running from bombs that attached themselves to people. There was one townsperson at the beginning of this episode that knew to run away to save our main characters. Dude was a G. The EG bomber is quickly revealed to be behind the thousands of bombs working their way around the town. This guy is a straight up psycho. And I just wanted to say, the cut from the start of this episode to the opening was so abrupt, it really threw me. It was almost as abrupt as me when I go from point to point in my anime reviews. So the EG bomber gets revealed to be after the plant the town has? I know that plants are meant to be fairly rare, but I really hope this season isn't just enemy after enemy fighting over this one town's plant, regardless of where it goes. I got so excited when I saw the weird hoodie in the desert, because I knew it was Million's knives. Dude has been set up as the big bad, so I knew he had to be up to some cool shit. And I was totally on the side of the old scientist with him wanting to kill the bomber. He injured his son, so he totally should have been allowed to kill the bomber. But it didn't matter anyway because Million's knives cut off the bomber's arms. The dude dies from straight up blood loss. I mean, holy crap, that was the most violent thing in this show so far. I gotta wonder if it only gets more violent after this episode. When Million's knives touched Bash's gun, the visual effect looked really cool, but at the same time it looked like the frame rate just died in the ass due to the particles. So I guess the scientist wanted to transfer his rage to the next person he could, since the bomber was killed by Million's knives. So he shoots his RPG at Million's knives, and the man just full on tanks this RPG blast. What does the old man get in return? His arm cut off by Million's knives. I never watched the original Trigun, so I gotta ask, is that just his whole deal? He just cuts off arms? Or is that just an addition for Trigun Stampede? Let me know in the comments down below. Million's knives seems to be actually terrifying for an anime villain. I have no idea what his motivation is, he just seems to want carnage. Now this episode cemented for me that I think CG was actually a good call for this series. It adds so much depth to the action scenes. And oh man, I feel so bad for Vash. Dude only ever did the right thing for the townspeople, and he still gets shunned and exiled. This was a really sad episode. So that's it for my review of Trigun Stampede episode 3. I'm loving this anime so far, and I hope you guys all are as well. My name is Kurt, you've been watching Anime Basic, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.